What is up, everybody? I'm genuinely asking. I'm not like just opening my video. I genuinely want to know what's going on with y'all. Literally tell me in the comments. I'm not fucking around. What's up with y'all? I don't know why I'm so like frisky and excited. There's like no reason for me to be, but we got a new album to react to. This time it's 21 Pilots. I listen to 21 Pilots. I like them a lot. I like what's his name? Is it Trey? Tyler? I like Tyler. I like how he be rapping sometimes. White boy rapping. Even though his fans will probably say that that's not what he's doing, but you know how white people like to do the same thing black people do and call it something else. Yeah, it's called rap. Yeah, you're rapping, Tyler. I really like this band. Am I the only one who looks at this album cover and thinks of Game of Thrones? Because I think of Game of Thrones. I think of John. We're gonna get right into this. No more chit chat. I just wanted to say that I really like this band, and they remind me of another band that I used to listen to when I was growing up called Linkin Park. Like they kind of mix rock with the hip hop, and I fucks with it. Still dope shit. I don't know what to expect, to be honest with you. With this album cover, like you never know. So we'll see. We'll fucking see. Okay. First track is Jumpsuit. Mode type bass line a little bit. Okay. Jumpsuit, cover me my way. Hey. Jumpsuit, cover me. Hey. Jumpsuit, cover me. Busting up pressures of a new place. I'm not even gonna act like I know what that song was about or care. I may be a fan, but I'm not that much of a fan to care and research this shit and know what that song was about. All I care about is if the shit sounds good or not, and it sounds good and I'm feeling it. Like most rock songs, I don't know what the fuck they're about, but most, not all. But I like this shit. Isn't that all that matters? Next track, Levitate. Levitate. It's kind of boring. Levitate is kind of boring. Tyler is on his rapidy rap shit, which is fine, I guess, for like his hardcore fans. Someone like me who just wants to listen to music to get hype off. Like I don't listen to 21 Pilots more so to like to get a lesson or to get deep, unless it's like his song Lane Boy or some of his other songs that I really like. Sonically, it has to hit me first before it can hit me lyrically, and it's not hitting me sonically, so it's kind of boring. Next track, Morph. Josh is doing his thing with these drums, percussion and stuff.
All the other spies tomorrow we're surrounded.
Okay.
There's no above or under or to sleep.
It's starting to sound like himself again.
Take my wonder, but until that time I'll try to sing this. If I keep moving, they won't know. I'm off the zeros, count to infinity. Ones and zeros, I'm surrounded. There's no above or under or around it. Or above is blank and see for if and when we go above, the question still remains. I'm still in love, is it possible?
I definitely fuck with Morph. Tyler or Josh, I don't know which one of them it is that's doing that Prince like vocal in the background. That sounds so good and groovy and just smooth, and I love that. I don't know if that's Tyler doing that, messing around with his voice, but holy shit, the vocal acrobatics that he's doing in this, or they're doing in this track, is amazing. Obviously the song is about, you know, becoming someone you're not being able to stop yourself. That's just what happens with life. You just become someone else because of the shit you're going through. Next track, My Blood. I'm starting to get the feel of this album. Like it feels like it's a characterization of something.
When everyone grab my light and go with you, I'll go with you, Surrounded and up against the
I forgot that band, but it's an electronical band, a techno band from like a decade ago that used to use a bass line similar to this. Or this reminds me of that.
I'll go with you.
Oh, I fuck with this.
The end of your driveway, they're calling for your head and they're calling for your name. I'm on down to the
Rat-a-tat. Rat-a-tat. That's what this reminds me of a little bit. And a little bit of M83. Stay with me.
If you find yourself,
Stay with me. Ooh. Ooh, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
I'll go with you. I'll go with you.
The album has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2 for 2 now. Next track, Chlorine.
Chlorine, let the vibes set over me. This chemical,
Hey, hey.
believe don't save my seat. I'll be back when it's all complete. The moment is medical. Straight chlorine. Then the more time.
Damn! Tyler is killing the vocals on this album. What?
Sipping on straight chlorine. Let the vibes set over
What?
me.
What? Hey.
Weed is a chemical. Weed is a chemical. Moment is medical. Moment is medical. Sipping on straight chlorine. Fallout formation. Hide you in my coat pocket where I kept my rebel red. Free, incorrect, unconsented. The lead is terrible in flavor. But now you guys you sometimes. I love to hate them.
What is Tyler doing? What is Tyler doing? He got a little bit of island twang in there. Just a little bit, the way he pronouncing some of his words. You're enunciating a little too Caribbean-y, bruh. You're doing that on purpose?
The last two lines may read incorrect, unconsented. The lead is terrible in flavor. But now you double as a vibes that over me.
Yo, this is my shit.
Weed is a chemical. Weed is a chemical. Complete.
This song is arguably about drinking chlorine. Sipping on straight chlorine. That's what he's saying. It's arguably about drinking bleach. But the shit sound dope. I'm not mad at it. Sipping on straight chlorine.
I'm so sorry I forgot.
I fucks with all of that heavy. I already spoke about it. It's a dope track. Is arguably about killing yourself, but the outro confused me because I feel like there's a characteristic, like there's a movie within the album. Like it goes with visuals, I feel like, because the way the music is going and what Tyler is talking about, it doesn't seem like he's talking about like just like our plane space. He's talking about some other realm or something, which I'm not in tune to. Like I don't know what that is. But outside of whatever otherworldly thing he's talking about, within the context of the song, he keeps repeating drinking chlorine. So I'm thinking the song is about killing yourself. But my God, this shit is dope as hell. I'm not even gonna go in deep with what all of that shit is with the visuals and whatnot, because I haven't seen any videos in pertaining to this album. I just saw that the album is out and I like 21 Pilots and I'm listening to it. I don't have any context to give y'all. Y'all can go do that on your own. But as far as the first reaction, I fucked with that track and I'm fucking with this album now. Next track, Smithereens. Started, but I kind of feel like I know what it's about. He's singing to someone. I'll do whatever for you. I will go get my ass beat for you. Assuming he's trying to say I'll get beat to smithereens for you. Like, I love you that much. I think that's sweet. I like Smithereens a lot, and I'm noticing a reoccurring pattern that at the end of the song there's a little bit of beat left. I'm guessing that's just Josh doing his thing. There's a little bit of beat left, and I like those little beats at the end where it doesn't just, the song doesn't just stop as soon as Tyler starts singing or rapping. It's still more music, which I really like. But I like the track, how it's basically just a love song to his wife. It feels really good. He has this refrain where he keeps saying, you know, I had to do one of these for her. You know, I had to make a song that sounds like this for her. You know, I had to do one for her. Her meaning, I'm guessing his girlfriend, his wife. I don't know anything about their personal lives. I don't care to know. I'm here for the music. I don't care about the personal celebrities themselves. But I like that. I like that there's a song on his record for his girl, and he's basically saying in the last verse, they think it's messed up to sell out for your girl. And I'm thinking that maybe have something to do with the fact that 21 Pilots used to be like really underground and really independent. Independent isn't the right word, but they used to be just like not mainstream, and then they became, you know, more mainstream, and they had commercial success, and then they won Grammys and stuff, and American Music Awards and stuff. I remember seeing them at those shows where they like took off their pants or something and they did something like that. But they became commercially successful, and I'm assuming that that's what he's talking about, selling out because of wanting to, I guess, be with his girl or splurge on his girl or maybe his kids. I don't know who the her is, but I really like Smithereens. So I'm really fucking with this album, y'all. I didn't think I would fuck with it this much, but that's 4 songs in a row that I like. Really just number 2 I don't like so far. Next track is Neon Gravestones. That is a dope title. The song better match the title. I like that. Neon Gravestones. That sounds like one of them like David Bowie type song titles where it's just automatically dope. Like Space Oddity. Like you can have a song called Space Oddity and it not be dope.
Well, I want you to follow me down to the bottom underneath the insaneness. It's about you, why you got him, cause you wait so first to go.
This sounds like it should be on a movie soundtrack. It just sounds, this is a very visual album. I'm seeing images when I'm listening to this shit. That's dope.
Lost like it's a win, and right before we turn them, then we give them the highest of praise and hang the banner from raving. An earlier grave is an optional way. You know. Call. Don't get it twisted, it's with the people we praise who may have assisted. I could use my opinion, will not be lenient. My opinion, it's real convenient. Our words are loud, could he go if he's got everything? I'm born for a kid, but won't cry for a king.
Oh. Okay, Tyler's talking about real shit on this album, on this track.
Promise me this. This is beating a stigma that no longer scares us, but for sake of discussion and spirit of fairness.
I just want to pause it before the song. I know what the song is about. I just want to say the way Tyler enunciates his words, like he just sounds like such a white boy. To say that, just to make a little lighter note on this very serious subject that this song is about. This very serious subject, which I will talk about when the song's over.
It won't resonate in our minds. I'm not disrespecting what was left behind. That should be celebrated.
Wow. Wow. Now this is something that I have spoke about, which no one listens to me, obviously, because I'm a nobody. On Twitter, the glorifying of celebrity and the glorifying of suicide, and this is a really, really great track. Jesus, how do I even begin to talk about this? It's literally glorifying killing yourself. That's what the song is about. That this is what society does is with celebrities. If they kill themselves, they focus on them. Yes, they focus on them when they kill themselves, and they'll mourn them, and they'll just give them all of their attention and all of their focus, but they won't go help the next person from killing themselves. I think he says, "Trust me, you won't mourn for me and move on to someone else." I feel like how I interpret it is, let's say I'm famous, I kill myself. Don't glorify that I did that. Prevent someone else from doing it. Focus on the problem. I'm not describing it properly, what the song is about. But that is how I took the song, and I think it was a great way. He words shit better than me because he is an artist. I'm not an artist. I gotta listen to that a few more times. That really puts stuff in perspective, because when it started, he talked about something about being under an asylum, and I'm like, what? And I'm just automatically thinking of the Joker, because when I think of asylum, I think of the Joker. Batman nerd. Once again, this feels like it's some type of realm that he's putting up. Like, it's so fucking visual. Next track, The Hype. Oof. I ain't gonna like this. So The Hype is a prime example of what I was talking about earlier in the video about the song Jumpsuit and I believe Levitate. That if it doesn't sound good sonically, I'm gonna lose focus. I'm not really gonna pay attention to what you're saying if the overall sound of the song isn't really hitting with me. That song was easy to determine because the lyrics are kind of simplistic. I kind of figure out what the song is about, especially because it's very repetitive. He's basically saying, like, when you're dealing with things in your life, hard things in your life, you'll be fine, you'll progress. You just gotta keep going. Like, if someone's getting you down, they're just being hyped. Like, don't try to give them or feed them your energy. They're just trying to suck the life out of you. They just hype for no reason. Like, just do you, be you, you're gonna be fine at the end of the day. Now, I just want to say, this has nothing to do with that song, but when it started off, I started getting a different feel from it. And whenever I listen to 21 Pilots music, this is why I like them so much. They don't sound like everybody else. When nowadays, you listen to music and a lot of it just sounds the same. Like, there's only a few people that are standing out, and I only pay attention to the people who are standing out. If you watch my videos, you'll notice that I'm only reviewing people who are different in the culture, not people who blend in. Because if you blend in, I'm not gonna know that it's you. If you sound like everybody else, like for example, Brockhampton. The only voices that I know in Brockhampton are Kevin and Bareface. I don't know anybody else's voices because they blend in. They don't stand out. This is my opinion. Young Thug, Designer, all those guys, like they all sound like Future. So there's no reason for me to divulge into their music or discuss them because they all sound the same to me. They don't stand out. So for all I know, I could be listening to you all the time and have no idea I think you're somebody else. So I'm not even gonna bother. Tyler and Josh, and mostly just Tyler because Josh is just playing percussion. Tyler, 21 Pilots, they stand out because they don't sound like everybody else. And to go even further than that, what they're talking about in their music isn't what everybody else is talking about. Something else that I always talk about on Twitter but nobody pays attention because it's me and nobody knows who I am. Yeah, this is why I like 21 Pilots. They are the voice that we don't hear from much. They are talking about different shit. It's not the cars, the clothes, the money, and the hoes. That right. Why do you have to be so hype about this shit? Why do you have to over exaggerate this one thing? The internet kills shit now. It will beat shit to the ground. That doesn't mean it's great. It just means that it's what's hot. Things don't always have replay value and lasting value and all of that shit. Majority rules isn't always correct. It's just majority rules. It doesn't mean it's gonna be like in 10 years. Are we gonna be thinking about Bodak Yellow? Are we even thinking about that shit now, a year later? But we still playing like shit that came out 30 years ago. Y'all gonna be mad at me for saying that, but I don't care. Y'all care so much because y'all are obsessed with celebrities. Next track, Nico and the Niners. See, I don't know what that means. I don't know shit. Who's Nico? Who's the Niners? Is that a baseball team? That's why I feel like this album is in its own world. Like there's a world created in this album that I'm just not privy to. I'm not available to that shit. Who Nico? Is this a character in the album? A character in the movie that the album is? And once again, with a title like this, you can't be whack. This song can't be whack. Nico and the Niners.
Demon don't control us. Demon don't control the pieces up. They wanna make you forget. They wanna make you forget. Save your razor blades now. Not yet. My jumpsuit is unsteady. Ooh. I'm lighter when the Niners. Whoa. I'm careless when I wear my replicas. Mood is unsteady.
This reminds me of No Doubt, Rocksteady vibe, Caribbean island shit. I haven't been listening to Tyler and what he's talking about. All I keep hearing is I'm unsteady because of Nico in the night. I don't know what that shit mean. I fucks with this, it bop. This is one of them. This is one of them, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm higher when I'm heavy.
Oh! That's a bar. That's a bar, Tyler. That's high. Lighter when I'm lower, higher when I'm heavy. That is dope. Don't tell me the song is over. Oh, so I'm just saying. I fuck with all this. I fuck with all this. We can move on. We're not even going to get into what that song was about. Context-wise, nothing. All I know is I fucks with it. What matters? The shit sounds good. It's a bop. Not knowing what the song is about ain't stopping me from listening to it again. I'm listening to it again. I can find out later what the fuck Tyler talking about. I don't need to know now. I'm hyped now. I'm ready. I fucks with this album. Heavy. You see what I did there? I'm just rhyming throughout this whole video. Like, y'all can't even see me. I'm so far gone. Oh my God, Drake. Y'all don't even know. Lighter when I'm lower, heavy, higher when I'm heavy. I just want to know what that means, because that should just sound dope. Like, are you talking about drugs? Are you talking about parachutes? Yo. Because he said my jumpsuit is on steady. This should go deeper than anything that I can think of. That this is some research type shit. This is what this album is, research. I'm not researching it, but y'all, if y'all want to know, research it. Like, don't look at me to be y'all encyclopedia of this shit. I don't know. Alright, so next track, Cut My Lip. Don't you hate it when you cut your lip? I hate that when you bite your tongue and shit. Uncomfortable.
Might as well you decide. I'll keep on trying. Might as well.
They're killing me with this guitar, man.
If you decide, find out you twist around the rim, drink it
Hey!
is the one I want.
This shit right. This shit right. You're right.
I keep on going back.
Is that a synthesizer? What is that instrument? What is that? That's not a guitar, is it? Let me know. Production is, oh my God. This is fire. This is fire. This is dope. I don't know what the fuck the song is about.
Lean on my pride, I'm relying, I don't mind at all.
Yo!
Lean on my pride, I'm relying, I don't mind at all. Lean on
I just gotta pause this. What? I'm so glad I listened to this today. Oh, what was I gonna say? I paused it because I had something to say. This album has like the best bridges. Blood and Chlorine's always got great bridges. Every single song, when they get to the bridge, that's when I'm just like, give me the anthem. That's the shit right there. I don't mind at all. Lean on my pride. Lean on my pride. I'm a lion. That is like double entendre shit. Like, on one end, he's talking about lions having pride, you know. And on the other end, he's saying, you could fuck with me. I'm not proud. I have to watch all the videos associated with this album. He's talking about he cut his lip and he's getting beat up and there's blood and he's bruised and his face got contusions. All the shit he's saying. Who's beating his ass in all of these songs? Like, what? But the production in Cut My Lip also is just wow. And the way it's mixed, whoever engineered this, very good. Whoever's working with 21 Pilots over there, very good. The next track, Bandito. Bandito.
I'm done with you.
Okay, now we've gone back into the movie, the movie of the album. Tyler is now, I guess because he's getting beat up so much at the beginning of the movie, now he's a bandit. Now he's fucking Antonio Banderas, and he want to go fuck somebody up. It seems like that's what this song is now about to be. But I know the words, I don't. Okay, Bandito was cool. I did learn something listening to it. There's two things that Tyler said in that song that made me believe my theory. He said, this is the sound we make when in between two places. I interpret that as, yes, the place within the album, the movie that he made, and then the real world. That's why I said the album cover reminded me of Game of Thrones. This is a different world within the album that he's playing a character. There's some songs, yes, where he's talking about real life, the outside world, the two places, but most of it is a world within the album. The second thing that he said, I created this world to feel some control. This world meaning the album. The music that Tyler makes is a world that he has created, a space where he can be somewhere else, someone else and somewhere else, and just, you know, do as he pleases, which is cool, which is dope. And in this world, he's a bandito who sometimes gets beat up. And I think that that's really cool to use your music that way. It is supposed to transport you someplace else, and he's actually created someplace else, this other realm where he could live and create. It's not so much a cop-out, you know, we can blame everything. You know, we've seen artists do this before, like Beyonce was Sasha Fierce. I can go into it, like Travis has Astro World, like shit like that. This is what artists do. Yeah, that's what I took away from that song. I don't really think I'm coming back to it. It's very mellow, and y'all already know how I am, so. Next track is Pet Cheetah. I'm a bandito. Fascinating. This is fascinating. You know.
Straight 8 hours each and exercise.
Nice.
No, I move slow. And even Jason Statham, I'm training to make movies. Now my pet cheetah's quick on his feet. I'm like Nico when I'm showing my faces. Setting up his moves and watch his beauty can make him afraid of his music.
That's really clever. That's really clever. That when he's portraying and talking about the pet cheetah, that he starts rapping really, really fast like a cheetah runs. And then when he's doing the chorus and he's talking about how he's slow, he delivers the chorus slow. Very clever technical thing to use. He went in on that. First verse, he says, I'm on an island and no one can find me or something. And then he says, I'll take this beat I should delete to exercise. That's a bar. He named his cheetah Jason Statham. I fucks with that. Hey. 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 Every dancer, every hip hop break dancer in the world should dance to this. This is dope. Pet cheetah, hey, hey, cheetah, hey, pet cheetah, hey, pop, cheetah, hey. Like pop lock to this. That's a dope track. Once again, I don't know what he's alluding to. I don't know what the metaphor is. I don't know if he's saying he actually has a pet cheetah in this world that he's created, or if the pet cheetah is like supposed to be him or somebody. Like, I don't know. I don't care. I fucks with it. Something about when he said, I'm on an island, no one can find me. I take this beat I should delete to exercise. Like something like makes me feel like he's like, you know how when Kendrick used to say it, and Lil Wayne, they would say like they don't really, like they have to rehearse their rapping. Like Wayne doesn't write, he just goes and he raps. Like Kendrick got really good at freestyling because he like rehearsed, and like it's like a sport, like you have to exercise. Like I feel like that a little bit has to do with this song. Like he went on an island to like isolate himself so he could just focus on music and just exercise his rhyming, because right after he says that, he like talks about slowing down time, and then he just starts rapping really fast. Like I think it has something to do with writing music, but I could be wrong. It could be about him having an actual pet cheetah. Either way, I fucks with it. Tyler is dope. Pet cheetah, 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 Cheetah. Hey, that's my shit. Next track, Legend.
Sick ones, traveling around this sun. You were one of those classic ones. Not everybody knows.
Damn! This sound like Prince. He is killing these vocals and this guitar. This sounds like Prince. The beginning of this. And listen to that part again. Listen to the guitar and the vocals and tell me it don't sound like Prince.
You were one of those classic ones. Not everybody knows. You were one of those
Excuse me, Tyler. What? Alright, it don't sound like Prince no more.
I wrote this, but the masters and mixes will take. Guys did not know me like I know you. My melody, my goodbye.
That was really sad. Somebody died. I don't know who died, but somebody died because he's saying goodbye, and you were a classic one. Somebody died. Somebody close to Tyler died, and I like how it's a sad song, but it's upbeat. So when it leaves you happy, which is what he was talking about in the other song, Neon Gravestones. We should be celebrating life instead of glorifying the death. Somebody died, and he's celebrating their life, saying, you were a classic one. You were a legend, you know. I wish she knew you. I don't know who the she is. Maybe it's his wife or his girlfriend or his daughter. He's celebrating them with this track, and it's beautiful and it's sad, but it's exciting because Tyler is very smart. He's very smart with the way he's conveying his feelings. He's making sure like I look forward to you. I really like that about him. Tyler is such a Christian. Like, someone died and they went to heaven, and he wants to have lunch with them, which means, you know, he wants to see them again, which means he believes in afterlife, which means he's super duper Christian. Next track and last track, Leave the City. So I'm assuming that this world that Tyler has created is a city of sorts, and now he's leaving that city because the album is ending. So yeah, I'm telling you, I'm following. I don't need to know shit about these niggas to just know what's happening in the song. You know what I mean? He's leaving the city after he got his ass beat, after he spoke about the dead people, after he let everybody know you're gonna be alright, after, you know, he became a bandit and got his cheetah bag and, you know, had his little time on the island, said goodbye to whoever died. Now he's ready to leave. I fucked with this album, that's all I have to say. What's almost over? The album? They who? We know it's almost over. Maybe the album. They know.
What I mean?
I don't know what you mean. Now I have to sit here trying to figure out what he means. He said, in trench, I'm not all alone. These faces facing me. The many-faced God. It brings us all the way back to Game of Thrones. I'm telling you right now. Tyler watched Game of Thrones and he was inspired and he made trench. I've decided that that's what I'm going to believe that he means. Alright, so that's the end of the album. That's the end of Trench. 21 Pilots. The sun is on me. I fucks with the album. I fucks with it heavy. I advise you to watch it. To listen to it. And watch it. Watch the visuals. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna watch the music videos if there are any associated with this album, because holy shit, fuck cock. This is a really good project. Probably my favorite. I don't think I listened to Blurry Face, the whole thing. I think I only listened to a few tracks on Blurry Face. I love this. My favorite tracks are Chlorine, Nico and the Niners, Cut My Lip, Pet Cheetah. I like a lot of other stuff too, but I'm just gonna give you 4 as my favorites. Let me know what you guys thought of 21 Pilots Trench in the comments below if you listen to it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe if you would like to see me again. And I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces, triple dub.